the other day I was walking around my local video game store, and I stumbled upon the Devil May Cry HD collection. I knew it had come out, but I had honestly just kind of forgot about it. Now, I still own 1, 2, and 3 on the PS2, but I thought, you know what? I loved these games. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up to see how they look and how they play now in HD. I got it home, put it in my PS3, and then was awash with nostalgia when I heard Devil May Cry, the opening salvo to the games of Devil May Cry. I was in, and I'm happy I bought it because, oh my god, does Devil May Cry 1 still kick some serious ass. If you like God of War and have never played Devil May Cry, it's a must to go back and play it because you owe that game a great deal of thank you. It kind of gave birth to that hack and slash RPG-esque weapon changing style of violent video games with a badass protagonist. But I'm a reviewer now and not a 16-year-old kid, so I need to be objective about what I say. So let's review Devil May Cry. The graphics have actually held up nicely. They've made the transition into HD fairly well. Now there are still times where it shows up in a 4.3, what looks like 480p kind of picture setting, which is a little weird, but it still works pretty well. The character models sometimes do look a little stiff, and the lip movements are sometimes a bit weird. I think that has a lot to do with the fact that it's a Japanese game, and the voiceover acting needed to match up. But all in all, graphics-wise, yeah, still holds up pretty damn well. The story is pretty formulaic at times. It's pretty much, he bad, you good, crush him, save princess. You know, Nintendo stuff. The dialogue is cheesy, but fun. It's at times so bad it's good. And the one-liners have those 90s-esque action star, muscle flexing kind of gravitas to them that makes it so entertaining. Let's talk about the controls. Now this is actually where the game does start to show its age a little bit. The dialogue you can get over, the cheesy one-liners, those are all fun, but the controls get frustrating. Now, triangle is your primary attack button with your sword or your fists, and by that I mean your sword, because you're never going to use the ifrits. Square is to shoot, ebony and ivory, because the only other gun you might use is the grenade launcher. X is jump, and circle is menu. It's the weirdest choice. There's no dodge button or block button in the game, so your only way to avoid is to jump. It doesn't seem like dodge was a priority at the time, which is frustrating because they do fix that later on in the other games. But all in all, the controls are okay at best. The soundtrack is metal and awesome. Moving on. And lastly, the gameplay. It's a hack and slash in every sense of the meaning. You hack and slash statues, barrels, enemies, bosses, good guys, bad guys. Doesn't matter, you're going to cut them up with your sword. And you collect orbs to upgrade your hack and slashing abilities. So here's the question. Does this game still hold up? Hell yeah it does, man. This game is awesome. It's amazing with its hack and slash and its cheesy dialogue and it's you're shooting your guns. It's so much freaking fun. And if your opinion differs to mine, then it's wrong because that's how opinions work these days with the internet and whatnot. Man, this has gotten me excited to play Devil May Cry 3, though. What about Devil May Cry 2? Wait, what? Who said that? Me. Well, that is to say, live action you. No, I'm not going to talk about that game. Why not? We bought it the day it came out. We had quite a bit of fun with it. Sure, we had a lot of fun with it, but we're young and stupid, and we just spent $50 on this game. It's not like we could have gone and bought anything else. Let's just go straight to 3. Well, guess what? We're gonna play it, because I've got the thumbs, and you don't. Fine. On the next episode of Asquared live action, Andrew's gonna sit there and play Devil May Cry 2, while animated Andrew just yells at him through his brain.